Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you Mataji. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Babuji, thank you very much. So my network connection is, I guess, some issues there. Okay, that's not it. Is it visible? The screen is visible. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
It's busy.
Okay, I welcome you all again to our sixth chapter today's Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna, everyone. We pay our humble obeisances to Shri Radha Govinda and seek their blessings to start this class, and may we get ahead in the spiritual journey. Pay our humble obeisance to Shri Radha Govinda ji. Let's start with the Mangalachan. Om Agyanan Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yen Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Satnandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Guru Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagan Raghunathan Vetimam Tansajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagan Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitamsha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधा वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छ कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुएव च पतितनां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे We pay our humble obeisances to all glories to Founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. We pay our humble obeisances and all glories to His Holy Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj and President His Grace Namanitya Das Prabhuji. So today's topic is Dhyana Yoga, right? Chapter 6. That the Ashtanga Yoga that we learned previously, that what is the, what is the purpose of it, what is, how to do it, or what is basically the Dhyan Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga. We'll learn about that in this chapter 6, right? So key learnings in this chapter will be how to control the mind, right? Arjuna's questions were, right, Arjuna will ask the question that the mind is so a great wanderer. It goes from here and it goes to the whole universe, and how to control it. What happens if one is unable to attain perfection, right? Upon someone starts with the Dhyan Yoga, eightfold yoga system, and he does not attain, the perfection, what will be happening to him, and which is the best yoga process? We will get the answer. That is it the, the you are telling it, is it the karma yoga, is it the jnana yoga, is it the dhyana yoga, is it the bhakti yoga, which is the perfect one, right? So I ask you the question, what is yoga? Anyone can tell? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Connecting soul with Paramatma.
Yes, Mataji. It's the union, right? It is the union with the Lord. Yes, yoga means union. Union with who will unite? The soul. The soul has to be united. It has to be connection. It has to be connected with the Lord, right? If that is being done, then that is a yoga, right? Is is it is it is this yoga? Anyone tell? Is this yoga? Are they connecting to the Lord with this by doing the Shirshasana? What do you think? Right? Will the Shirshasana will connect to the Lord? Will this asana will connect to the Lord? No, or are these the yoga that will connect to the Lord? Is it the correct yoga? So these are this is this yoga that we are searching for, or is this the yoga that scriptures is doing? This is some they are doing some beer yoga also. So in the foreign countries, some this kind of some rubbish yoga is also going here. Office yoga is there. No, all the all, whatever the a human mind can imagine with the yoga, but not linking to the god. Whatever chair yoga and fur cards and yoga, pregnancy yoga, and all that yogas are there, right? For wellness and all, right? Huge huge things are there, huge sense gratification things are there, just to take care of your peaceful, they will show that this is yoga, right? There are so many types of yoga is. No one is talking about Krishna, right? You have the one has if one has avoided the Krishna, or one has avoided the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then whom they are uniting? They are uniting with their sense gratification. The soul is being united with the mind sense gratification. That is all that is being done. Right? Yoga is being united in thoughts and emotions with the Lord,
Krishna
not with
Prabhuji.
the Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I guess the slide is not moving, I guess. Yeah. Yeah,
Slide
Prabhuji.
is
Yeah. It was on the first one only.
okay. Okay,
Now it
Mataji.
moves.
Thank you. Is that moved now?
Yes. So many types of yogas now. Before it was on
Okay.
the first only.
Okay, Matari, 1 minute. Actually, I am doing this from the Chrome, not from the application. If that is the issue. No, I will try it again. I will go with the entire screen. Okay. Now it will be beneficial. Is it changed now, Mataji? Hare Krishna?
Prabhuji, the slide is not visible now. It's something different.
Okay. Now, Mataji?
No, Prabhuji. It's like Sunday, October 12th, 7 p.m. Something like that.
Okay. Okay, okay. The app is visible, but not the entire screen. Is it showing now, Mataji? Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. The whole
Is it
purpose of yoga. Yes, Prabhuji.
okay? So the whole purpose of yoga is to experience union with the Lord, right? But even yoga teachers, if even if they know this, they don't say it because being secular is needed to get the customers, right? They are into sense gratification. They are from for themselves, and the customers are also give because we want to be get cheated, right? If we want to be get cheated, okay, this is the you want something big, and you are you want eternal happiness, right? And you are saying that give me some temporary way to it, right? It's not like that. You are asking something eternal, and something eternal has to be put in that, right? So something eternal is doing the meditation that that is always peaceful. You want always peaceful mind, then your services should be always peaceful services, right? So devotional service always peaceful, always peaceful. Then only your mind will be always peaceful. This yoga will do well for some time. It can from sometime it will make you happy of some part of our time. But the philosophy, if you don't know of the life, then who is the who is the Lord, who is the ultimate enjoyer, then one cannot connect to the Lord, right? Because there is no peace formula in that. So just some exercises are there, right? So what's Ashtanga Yoga? Today we will learn that what is Ashtanga Yoga, the eightfold yoga system, right? So eightfold yoga system consists of, it starts with the yams. Yams means external disciplines that has to be followed. Some niyama, some asana postures that we have seen, some pranayama, some breath control techniques that some yoga systems teach. Then there is pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. Then there is dharana, concentration. Then there is dhyana, meditative absorption, and ultimately union, samadhi, integration with the Lord. Right. So eight limb. Ashtang, asht means eight. Limb, anga, anga means limbed, and yoga means connection. So this is the meaning of Ashtanga yoga. So these are the eightfold steps to attain, ultimately have connection. The way today's, philosophy of today's yoga system, where does it focus on? It focuses on the asana, the posture techniques, and the pranayama, the breath control technique. That's all. There are no external disciplines that are being maintained. There are no internal disciplines that has to be maintained. Some postures, one or two postures, some breath control techniques, asana and pranayama. That's it. It's all related to these four yam, niyam, asana, pranayama, all related to the body. Then there's the subtle part which comes with the, which is connection with the subtle part, is the soul part, the pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. This will lead, this will lead ones to basically realize the soul. Dharana, concentration on the, the soul, then dhyana, and then samadhi. So these are the, basic ashtanga yoga that is being followed. This is mentioned in the shastras, not the yoga that is being taught in the, in the whole world, that some asana and pranayama is, techniques, right? So yoga is whole eightfold system. If someone is not read this book, then what will happen, right? If someone is basically what we are all doing, that we are just going to the medicine shops and saying that I like that green bottle, just give me, right? So one will ask that where is the prescription, right? Where is the prescription? If have you searched it? So it's like prescription. That prescription is available in the books, right? One has not read the book, then it's not, fault of the book, right? It's not fault of the book. It's our fault. That we have not read the book related to it. We have not read the manual related to it. We have not read, what the shastra says related to it, and we are directly achieve, trying to achieve it. Same material also, it can be seen that we are taking the medicine without any guidance, right? Just taking the medicine. But the medicine, what does the medicine says? Eightfold yoga system. This is the system that has to be followed to for having connection with the Lord and attaining ultimately the peace. So step Ashtanga Yoga consists of Yama and Niyama. What are the prohibitive and regulative principles, right? We also follow some prohibitive and some regulative principles, but ours are very easy, right? Some regulative principles only: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling, right? So Yama and Niyama are there, the prohibitive and regulative principles. Asana and Pranayama, to control the body and control the mind, as body and breath are closely connected to the mind, right? The asana and pranayam, basically what you do, basically you have some postures, right? You have some postures, you have some breath control techniques, right? What do you do there with that? Basically trying to control the mind, so that through the breath, right? Because breath and mind as the body are both are connected, right? Both are connected to the mind. So if you control the breath, then your concentration also will be controlled, right? Your mind will be, your mind will be have some patience, right? It will be at peace if you try to control, it will try to control your mind, the breath, right? It is related directly to it because it has a prana vayu, right? So what does pratyahara then means? Pratyahara means involve less involvement in sense objects around us. You have some sense gratification objects around you, you are involved very less in that, right? So that is pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses, right? Some dharana and dhyan are there. Then dharana and dhyan is ultimately requires renunciation of family and all activities, right? This is not possible in this age, right? You have to renunciate all your family and all, because this yoga system is like, you have to go to the forest, you have to leave everything, you have to go to some holy place, and then you start the Ashtanga yoga system, right? Because if you want to achieve it, if you are at home, it is not recommended. Ashtanga yoga process is recommended by only going to the forest and sitting at some holy place, and withdrawing all your senses, because there will no be sense gratification processes around you, right? You will be directly linking to the god and practicing, right? Because you have to go huge, huge time, it involves huge austerities, it involves huge penance you have to take, right? So yama consists of, he should live alone in a secluded. In 6.10, Krishna recommends that for the yama, he should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind, right? He has to control his mind, right, in a secluded place. Niyama, temperate in his habits of eating, sleeping, working, recreation, right? Not too much eating, not too much sleeping, not too much working, not too much recreation, not too less eating, not too less sleeping, not too less working, and not too less recreation. Both are, both are not recommended. Temperate, it should be temperate. It should be the mid path, right? Whatever is required for the body, one has to do that. That is a niyama, proper, proper discipline you have to maintain. Then asana. Lay kusha grass on the ground and then cover it with a deer skin. The seat should neither be too high nor too low and should be situated in a sacred place, holy place. One should hold one's body, neck, and head erect in a straight line and stare steadily at the tip of the nose. Thus, with an unagitated, subdued mind, devoid of fear, completely free from sex life, one should meditate upon me, right? One should be, have huge concentration, right? This is the asana. That is the asana that is being recommended. This is the, huge practice. One has to go to the secluded place. Starts from there. The Ashtanga Yoga starts from the going to the secluded place. It's not recommended if you are in a some family life, because you will be not be into, you will not be completely free from sex life, right? So that will be, that will hinder your progress in spiritual purpose in the Ashtanga Yoga process, in the Dhyan Yoga process, right? So one has to meditate. He has to only achieve one goal, right? Only one, right? Because if you want to achieve something, you have to sacrifice things, right? You have to sacrifice things, and then only one has to achieve, right? In this Dhyan Yoga part, right? Pranayama then comes 5.29. Practice stopping the movement of the outgoing breath into incoming, right? Incoming breath into outgoing, and thus at last remain in trance, right? This is the process of breathing techniques, right? This is the breathing technique that is being recommended. Pranayama. Then pratyahara, cessation of the material existence, right? The material things you have to avoid. You are just giving up the sensory activities, right? Dharana 6.18 disciplines his mental activities and becomes situated in transcendence, right? One has to become situated in transcendence. How? By disciplining his mental activities, devoid of all material desire. There should be no desires. You should not contemplate on the sense objects, devoid of all material desire. No desire one should have, right? He doesn't want anything, just one connection to the Lord. This is this is the practice, by you follow the yam, niyam, asan, right? Then pranayam, then pratyahar, then you come to the state of dharana. It's not like you directly will come to the dharana stage. It's not like that. It's a gradual process. It will take time. Have to give time. Go to secluded place. You have practice, you will fail, then you will again practice, right? You keep practicing, you come to the state of dharana gradually. Then dhyana, then huge, with this, when you have no material desire, then your concentration will increase. Why? Because you will have only one desire. What? To connect with the Lord, right? As a lamp in a windless place does not waver, so the transcendentalist whose mind is controlled, it is not wavering now, it is not flickering. The candle, the lamp which is in a windless place is not flicker, right? It is straight, it is straight, remains always steady in his meditation on the transcendent self, right? He will realize that what is self, who is the soul, he will realize gradually, and then ultimately come to the stage of samadhi. Samadhi is one is never shaken, even in the midst of greatest difficulty. No one can shake you. Whatever, whatever calamities or climate or whatever things are going in the forest, it will not hinder his progress. This indeed is actual freedom from all miseries, because he will not care about it. He will take care, he will only concentrate on the Lord, right? Freedom from all miseries arising from the material contact. So this is the, this is the process, right? So what is the lesson one has to achieve from this? That I am not this body, I am not this mind also. By Lord's grace, I can control the mind, right? So this is a life lesson. So what is yoga? Yoga is union between individual consciousness and the supreme consciousness. This is yoga. What it is not just breathing exercise. It is not just physical exercise for a healthy body. It is not just going to Himalayas. It is not just better facility for sense enjoyment. If one is thinking like that, it is like this. These are the things that is being called as yoga. Then he is he is basically cheating himself only, right? Himself or herself. So basically how one can achieve, you either you go from, the sakam karma yoga means one is basically thinking about the fruits of the results, right? One is basically caring about the fruits of the results, focusing on the fruits of the results. He is basically attached to the fruits of the result. That is sakam karma yoga. Then you rise above it, one will come to the nishkam karma yoga, that all the activities you are dedicated to the Lord. Then there is, if you start contemplating on the, the jnana yoga, contemplating and sitting and contemplating that how the soul is there, how Paramatma is there, how by the reading the Shastra down, that is, merging with the, that is the Jnana Yoga. Then you go gradually upwards, and you start contemplating, then you start your practice, right? Now there is God, right? If you have the Jnana Yoga, what will it will teach? The Jnana Yoga will teach you that you are not the body, you are the soul. You come at that stage, right? Then you will go upwards. Okay, how do I know that? How do I finally realize it? how do I finally connect to the Lord? If I am not the body, I am the soul. If I am the eternal servant, then you will go upwards. You will start the Ashtanga yoga, right? It is recommended in the Gita. It is recommended that you do this, then you will be able to achieve the God, right? But if above that, ultimately, when you know God, now you know the God, that there is God. Yeah, that you can, now you can see the God. Ashtanga yoga purpose is to see the God in front of you, right? In front of the face to face. Ashtanga yoga, its only purpose is to see the Lord face to face. At that time, when you will see that, okay, here is God, here he is in front of me, what you will do? You will serve him. Ultimately, what you will do? Devotional service. You will start serving him. Ultimately, you will come to the bhakti yoga. Then what is the yoga letter directly recommended? That bhakti yoga ultimately you have to do. So what we are doing here, directly bhakti yoga is there, right? We are not abandoning all the karmas, and we are not, you have the jnana also, you have, so all the gyan and dhyan is all involved in the bhakti yoga. But without, the gyan yoga does not complete with the bhakti yoga. The ashtanga yoga does not complete with the bhakti yoga. The nishkam karma yoga ultimately does not complete with the bhakti yoga, because nishkam karma yoga, to whom you are dedicating? You are dedicating to the Lord. Bhakti comes there. Gyan yoga, what do you know? That you know that there is God, right? There also Gyan is involved. In Ashtanga yoga, you want to meet directly to the God. You want to see face to face to the God, right? So that is Ashtanga yoga. Bhakti yoga ultimately comes. So we are directly going to the Bhakti yoga. So which is better, you will think? Definitely the bhakti yoga will be better, right? So you choose your goal, and that defines your role, right? What kind of role you want? You don't want a role of a nishkam karma yoga, you want a role of a jnana yoga, you want a role of ashtanga yoga, or you just want a sakam karma yoga, you keep enjoying the fruits of your results, right? So ashtanga yoga we learned from to 6.10 to 6.36, right? So 6.13-14 samam kaya shiro grivam dharanyan achalam sthira sampreksha nasi kagram swam dishaschana valokayam prashantatma vigatbhir brahmachari vrate sthitah manasamyam machitto yukta ashita matparaha. Translation: one should hold one's body, neck, and head erect in a straight line and stare steadily at the tip of the nose. Thus, when with an unagitated, subdued mind, devoid of fear, completely free from sex drive, one should meditate upon me within the heart and make me the ultimate goal of life. This is the Ashtanga Yoga practice, right? Mentally, at the mental level, what one has to do, right? So jatato nischalati manaschanchala asthiram tatastato niyamaitat atmaneva vasham nayet. Translation: from wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, one must certainly withdraw it, bring it back under the control of the self. This is the Ashtanga yoga at the mental stage. At the body stage, is defined that, okay, do this, concentrate on me. And at the mental stage, whatever mind wanders due to its flickering, unsteady nature, one must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self, right? You have keep trying, right? So mental, how does mental works? Unagitated mind. It should be mentally, your mind should be unagitated. No material desire should be there. Complete celibacy you have to follow. It should be like a lamp in a windless blade. Habits should be regulated, right? So what does Ashtanga Yoga leads to? It leads to darshan of the Lord. Samadhi is the darshan, right? At the Samadhi state, you are having the darshan of the Lord himself, right? Merging into the presence of the Lord. They think they are liberated. But whatever we have discussed yesterday, that if you are, merging with the effulgence of the Lord, then you are, yes, freed from all the four miseries. But the service you are not able to do. If you are not able to do service, then ultimately you will get bored of there, right? There is nothing. Okay, it was better than in the earth itself. In the bhulok it was better, because why? Because you were at least able to serve the Lord in some way, right? If you are trying to serve his devotees, he is more happier than that, right? Directly serving to the Lord is right, it is more happier than if you serve the devotees. Das anudas, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that das anudas, we have to become the das of the das of the das, right? So Srila Prabhupada recommends you cannot directly serve to the Lord, right? So we have devotees. We have devotees here, highly liberated and spiritual masters are there. So spiritual, what do you do with spiritual master? You serve him submissively, right? So, but it is a misconception what that they become one with the God. It's not like that. You become one with the effulgence of the Lord. There is effulgence of the Lord. It's huge, right? So one becomes effulgence of the Lord, not with the Lord. He has a personal form, because he has mentioned that he was there before is now, and he will be afterwards also. So he is an individual, right? We can't become one with the god, because no one is equal or above the god. After some time they fall back to the material world, but higher is to serve the Lord, and this is bhakti, right? We have to serve the Lord. How we serve here? We serve here to his devotees, and he gets more happier, right? So Ashtanga Yogi understands Krishna only after many births. One has to take many births, then Ashtanga Yogi basically understands Krishna. So are you willing to give this yoga system a try? You will want to take up, many births and try the Ashtanga yoga, or you want to go the bhakti yoga, right? So here are examples, the concentration, the how why it is necessary. So here Arjuna is seeing that he is practicing, he is having one goal. He is having one goal. When the Dronacharya used to ask that what you see in the, in the bird, he says that, okay, I only see, the eye of the bird, so like this, huge penance, huge austerity, and huge, like this things has to be ready. He can, he did in the Swayamvara also, he did the same thing, aiming at the, the eye of the fish, the rotating fish, right? So Arjuna, basically what he is saying, Arjuna is rejects this proposal of controlling the mind. Why he rejects? Because it is too tough. It's too tough, right? Arjuna is great. He is 5,200 years old. He said that it is too tough in the Kali Yuga, the starting of the Kali Yuga. He said that it is too tough. What we are talking now, we have huge, huge, the mind wanders like anything in the whole universe. It goes like anything. So he's rejecting on behalf of us, right? It is very difficult to control them. So Arjuna is great, and he too finds this stuff, right? He is having so much good concentration in, in his practice, but still he knows that mind is not like that, right? He knows. So what we can talk about us, right? So Arjuna is humble, and to say it is tough, right? No, he is saying here, next most. So here the Krishna basically, now here basically now Arjuna says in this shloka 6.31, Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavadyadam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoreva sudushkaram. So he is saying, for the mind is restless, chanchalam, he manaha Krishna, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. Pramati balavad dhradam, right? Balavad, very strong, right? Dhradam. It's, it's very obstinate, right? It's very turbulent, right? O Krishna. Tasya ham nigraham manye. And to subdue it, I think it is more difficult than controlling the wind. Vayor, controlling the wind. Vayor eva sudushkaram. It is better. It is, it's easy to control the wind, but the mind cannot be controlled. He is saying like that. So it is, it is truth. It is the truth. So now Krishna directly gives the answer. He doesn't wait, going, beating around the bush and all. He asks the question, you take the answer, right? Shri Bhagavan Uvacha asamsayam mahabhavo mano durnigram chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena chagrayate. Abhyasen, to practice, and vairagya, by detachment. So here are the two, two recommendation given by Krishna himself. The blessed Lord said, O mighty armed son of Kunti, it is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible. He's saying it is possible, right? By constant practice and by detachment. Your practice should be constant, right? So that's why it is recommended you keep practicing. You constantly keep chanting the names of the Lord. 16 rounds. There are, the mind wanders. Still, you keep bringing it back. Keep bringing it back to the Lord, right? Where again by detachment. By following the four regulative principles, and what and you keep you by detachment, by not involving in the sense gratification process, and only doing it for the utility of the, for serving for the Lord. You do that. That is, that is the detachment, that is being asked, right? So abhyasena to konteya, constant practice, and vairagya. These are the two answers directly given. It's necessary that the vairagya is there, because if you only practice, then it will not, it will not have, if at one time you are doing all the 16 rounds, and you are having the sense gratification process, then it will not be fruitful. Both are required. Both the goals simultaneous. He is not saying by constant practice or by detachment, right? He is not saying just do the vairagya, just do the practice. No, he's saying both go simultaneous, hands and by hand, right? By constant practice and by detachment. So can anyone tell, is mind a friend or an enemy? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
If mind is controlled, it is our friend, and if mind is not controlled, it is our enemy.
Yes, Hari bol, Mataji, Hari bol. Right. So same here. It is also mentioned. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of the friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his very mind will be the greatest enemy. Right. If we control our mind, right, it will be like our friend. Right. If you basically, it's like a tiger. Right. You in the in the in the cage, what does one does with the tiger? They discipline him. If you are disciplined, your mind, make it disciplined, your life is disciplined, then your mind is your friend, right? It will suggest you best of things, right? It will suggest you better of this. So because whatever discipline, how much you discipline, you make your mind, it will become your friend. You do this experiment also, but we have, a life is very less, but you do this experiment one month or something like that. You do it, you will have some results, right? If you discipline it, it will become your best friend. If you not discipline, then it will become your greatest enemy, right? So do you know how a lion is trained by a trainer? Anyone knows that, how he is trained? Anyone knows the process? Hare Krishna. Okay, so lion basically, there is one electric shock kind of rod is there, right? You keep pressing, keep doing for training, and then you keep doing that. Okay, this is, he is getting afraid of that, he is getting afraid of it, continues to do it. And when the show is there in the cage, when the show is there in the circus, then only a normal stick is there, no electric shock is there, because he is trained that there is, if a rod is there, then there will be shock. But ultimately, what is there? There is nothing then there. So you are basically training it, right? So you train it for some time. You have some misery with it. You have some, something, you don't like it. You have some like that, but it becomes your friend. बन्धुरात्मन 6.6 बन्धुरात्मनस्तस्य येन ये येन तत्मैव मनचिता अनात्मास्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुत्वात्. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends, but for one who has failed to do so, his very mind will be the greatest enemy, right? So what is the takeaway from here? That mind is like a fire. When controlled, it can make miracles happen. When out of control, can burn down everything inside. Right. So mind can make us physically sick. If your mind is not controlled, then you will keep having sweets. You will have no control. Right. You have no control, and whatever happens, you have BP issue, diabetes issue, ulcers, Alzheimer's, whatever it is. Right. Or it can cure majority of the diseases known to mankind too. Right. Placebo effect. So now Krishna, when now Arjuna asks, like, okay, this is the Ashtanga Yoga you have told that, but tell me, Krishna, that what happens if if one fails, but if perfection is not revealed, because if perfection is not attained, you will not have the darshan of the Lord, right? You don't have the darshan of the Lord, you will not start worshipping Him, you will not start serving Him, right? So he is not, the Ashtanga Yogi is not having the darshan of the Lord, he is not starting worshiping Him. So he says that, what if I fail, right? It is likely to fail, right? When practices, and 90% you reach and 10% is left. 10% is that, because one is not perfect, then he will go to the Golok, Vrindavan, Vaikuntha. Then what will happen? He will create chaos, right? Because he doesn't know, he has not realized, right, what he is achieving, what he is serving, what to whom he is serving, right? What he is doing, right? So if will not achieve, then there will be chaos there, right? So we are here to to rectify, to get the medicine, ultimately have some eternal happiness. So if you are someone achieves, so 90%, if he has not achieved 10%, then Lord says, okay, no issues is there. You will go in some to family of transcendentalists. You will put in the some good family of transcendentalists. What will happen there? There will, who are surely great in wisdom, right? What will happen due to that? You will have the facilities, right? You will have the gyan already available there, right? How to achieve, you will progress fast. If you progress fast, then the 10% left will be achieved, right? Achieved fast. So 6.42, either you go to 6.42, right? 10% you have, it is left, very little left, right? For the perfection, you will take birth in a family of transcendentalists, who are very wise and who are having a great wisdom. You will have the facility. But if you don't achieve that much, right, then you will go to 6.41, right? What will happen after many many years of enjoyment on the planets of pious, you go to the heaven. Pious living entities is born into the family of righteous people, right? After you will enjoy, because you have not achieved that one, you will go because you have done pious activities by doing the Ashtanga yoga. You are trying to achieve the Lord. You have not achieved that much, but yes, little bit you have progressed. Okay, you will go to the heaven, and then born into the family of righteous people, or into family of rest aristocracy, so that you don't have to care about your chapati problem, right? So either you go, you, in both situations you are having 6.42 or 6.41. But there is like, it is like the opportunities, right? Whatever you are getting, these are the opportunities. What if you have not grabbed that opportunity, right? There are, you, if you go to some, your astrologer, he says that, okay, in your in your hand, that there is, huge amount of money is there. But if you are sitting at home, you are not doing anything, then how that money will be cultivated, right? You come with all the gifts, and with gifts, with the, you have a baggage with you, right? It in the lots of gifts are there. If you don't try to cultivate it, then what will happen? You won't get that, right? You won't get that. So you have to do some karma for it, right? You do the karma, it will be there, you will get it. But you have not doing, so opportunities will be missed, right? What is there, that if the opportunities has come in the next life also, but you did not try to get it, then what will happen, right? Again, you come up and down, up and down. That will all continue with the cycle of birth and death, right? So it's better, whenever you get the opportunity, whenever you start, you complete it, you try to complete it, right? But Krishna tells, in both ways, you will have some opportunities. He's not, he's like our father. He knows that it's his project to, to take us to the eternal world, and we are basically delaying it. We are the ones who is delaying, but he wants that we have the eternal bliss, right? We have achieved the eternal bliss. It's his project, right? So Krishna explains the fate of the two kinds of unsuccessful yogis: one who falls down after the short yoga practice, one who falls down after long yoga practice. So those who fall down after short yoga practice first go to the higher planets, heavens, and then take birth in the families of righteous brahmanas or rich aristocracy classes. A yogi who falls down after long yoga practice takes birth in a family of transcendentalists, especially those of the acharyas or goswamis, right? So you will also, you will attain, you will start attaining the Ashtanga yoga. In the process, you will continue. Sorry. Srila Prabhupada comments that a child born in such family receives a spiritual impetus from the very beginning of its life, right? So the child born will be having, all the facilities, right? Spiritual impetus will be there from the very beginning of its life. Lord Krishna explains that a yogi born in such blessed families revives the divine consciousness of his previous lives and tries to make further progress in order to achieve complete success, right? Same is the bhakti yoga, right? Same will be happening with the bhakti yoga. We'll learn that how the bhakti yoga also is same, right? You progress 10%, you will start from the 11th percent, right? Same is there. So who is the greatest yogi? Now the question comes that who is the greatest yogi? Now, what kind of a yogi is the best yogi in your definition? Now Krishna will tell that, right? So before that, we have learned that there is the, this yoga ladder. We have learned the hierarchy is there, that either you start with the karma bhoga. Karma bhoga is what? Out of this ladder. It is not you are starting, to achieve the Lord. The karma bhoga is you are still in the cycle of birth and death. But you start with the karma yoga. Yes, that's the first step. Then you start cultivating out of that, you to whom to give. You get the knowledge that you are not the body, you are the soul. Then you get the knowledge from the Ashtanga yoga. You achieve. Then you achieve that, okay, you are not the soul. Then there is Parmama, there is Bhagwan. You have the jnana, you try to achieve through Ashtanga yoga. And ultimately, when you meet face to face to the Lord, right, then you start worshiping him. If you start worshiping him, that is bhakti yoga. So ultimately, what is yoga? It is ultimately bhakti yoga only. That all are rest are cultivated. A person who is spiritually takeaways, a person who is spiritually inquisitive starts in the most basic type of service, which is karma yoga, right? Who is spiritually, who is inquisitive, right? that okay, what kind of service one should do. He will start from the karma yoga. As per his ability, he works for the Lord, right? Like plucking the flowers for the Lord, right? Cleaning the temple, like making monetary donations, etc., right? All these are his ability. Whatever the ability a person has, he will start doing it for the Lord. That is the karma yoga. Now while practicing this, he meets many jnanis, right? He will have some sadhu sangha and gets involved in cultivation of jnana in the jnana yoga, right? He will start observing that how to realize the soul and how to realize Paramatma and Bhagavan. He gradually, why he will cultivate the gyan in that, right? He gradually starts to understand that he is not the body. Paramatma resides within his heart and he wishes to realize it. Now he wants, now his desire has converted, from that, from doing the service of the Lord, whatever the ability is, to now realizing that where is, I want to meet him, right? I want to now meet him. For the relation, he moves to the forest. Now he will go to the forest to become a Ashtanga yogi and observes Ashtanga yoga as mentioned in this chapter. And once he achieves samadhi, he surrenders to Krishna. Ultimately, he will surrender to Krishna. Okay, you are the Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam, right? You are the ultimate supreme proprietor of the whole world, right? You are the well-wisher of me, right? And becomes a bhakta and involves in the highest yoga practice, that is bhakti yoga. Ultimately, what you do, you do sarva dharman parityajanam, right? He's to ultimately surrender onto the Lord with all abandoning all religions, and you come ultimately becomes a bhakta, right? So this is ultimately one achieves yeah, right? So he will become like Narad Muni, right? This is one wants to achieve basically. So bhakti yoga is also called buddhi yoga because it is the smartest of all yogas, right? You are not going through the karma yoga, but you are simultaneously doing all, and you are getting involved in the service of the Lord. This is the smartest, this is the intelligent choice, because you have less amount of life with you, less amount of years with you. You have to, you cannot go to the forest and all. You are directly, you directly start the bhakti yoga process, smartest of all yoga, as it has the merits of all the other yogas while having the limits or none, right? No limits are there, right? And then the bhakti yoga, no limits. Whatever capacity you are in the bhakti yoga, if you patram pushpam palam toyam yoma bhaktya prachari, whatever, with love and devotion you give, the God will accept it, and you have to exchange the thoughts with him. You have to exchange, the rasa with him, whatever in form you can do, right? So in the 6.47 last shloka, Krishna tells basically who is the best yoga, who is the best yogi. Yoginam api sarvesham madgatinantara atmana shraddhavan bhajate yumam sami yukto tamo mata. Yoginam api sarvesham, right? Of all the yogis, he who always abide in me. Amat Gatinantar Atmana abides in me, and with great faith worshipping me in transcendental loving service, right? Shraddhavan Bhajate Yomam, worshipping me in transcendental loving service, right? Is most intimately united with me. Sami Yukto Tamo Mataha. What is my mat? What is my opinion? Is most ultimately united me in yoga and is the highest of all, right? So here basically he is saying that who is the greatest yogi, who is the greatest yogi, who has always abides me with great faith. He has a great faith in me. He has great shraddha. He has great nishtha, right? And always worshipping me in transcendental loving service, right? Always lovingly he is worshiping me. And prime mind, he is always worshipping me, right? Is most ultimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. That is the best yoga, right? So here also bhakti yoga presides everything, right? So gopis and gopas, highest bhakta, they are the highest bhakta. They are always thinking of the Lord, right? Always thinking of the Lord, always wanted to have loving exchange with the Lord, always want to do activities with the Lord. The cows are there, so 24 hours to the Lord, always thinking of the Lord all the time, right? Vishnu smaranam and all. So this, what will happen with this, will become a bhakta, right? So yoga spiritual practice, right? So here are different practices which is basically mentioned in various yoga. So in Shrimad Bhagavatam 12.3.52 it says krate yadhyayato vishnum tetayam yajato makai twapare paricharyayam kalau tadhari kirtanat. So krate yadhyayato vishnum, in the Satyuga, dhyan on this Vishnu Smaranam was the recommended practice. At that time, going to this dhyan part was recommended in the Satyuga, right? And the Treta Yuga, Tretayam Yajito Makai. It is Yagna. Yagna was recommended in the Treta Yuga. Dwapare Paricharyayam, right? Dwapare Archanam was recommended, worshipping the deities of the Lord, right? Worshipping to the Lord, right? And Kalau Tad Dhari Kirtanan. What is recommended in the Kali Yuga? Kirtan, right? Always chanting the glories of the Lord. This is recommended, right? Or this is for the different yoga system. So meditation on Lord Vishnu or Satya Yoga, performing expensive sacrifices, huge, huge you need, right? Today also we do the yagna, but the basis is what? Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We do, we all the yagnas are going there, but at the background, what is going on? Hare Krishna Mahamantra is going on. That is, performing expensive sacrifices. That basically we are doing on the base of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So in the Kali Yuga, it is recommended to do kirtan, right? In the Dwapar Yuga, elaborate temple worship. Right? All these still we are doing, right? Some are doing meditation also, some are doing, performing. All we are doing, but what is the base? It's the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, chanting the holy names of the Lord, right? So which you think is better? To reach at the top of the building, which is the better? Is the staircase better or the lift better? Hare Krishna.
Lift, Prabhuji.
Left is better, right? Mari bol Mataji. So Bhakti Yoga is the best, right? You are directly taking the lift and you are directly feeling the rasa with the Lord. You are directly, serving the Lord. This is better, right? In the ladder, you have to go from the Karma Yoga to the Jnana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, then Dhyana Yoga. Then ultimately you will reach the Bhakti Yoga. It's better to take the directly lift, right? So we are doing it how we are doing through a mantra. What is the definition of a mantra? Man means mind and tra means to deliver, right? This is the definition of mantra. Mantra has to deliver. Where we have to be delivered? In that we have to be delivered to the Lord, right? How it is done? By the japa. We take the japa mantra is Maha mantra. Japa is Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. This is the mantra, right? So this is the Sankirtana that is been recommended. Now we will look after the what are the scriptural references and what are the chanting for chanting the holy names of the Lord, where it is written, right? So here we learned in the Narada Sanhita that Dwapare Gyane Vishnu Panichantraske below Kalau to Nama Matre Pujjate Bhagavan Hari, right? In the Kali Yuga, only Bhagavan Hari has to be Nama Matre Pujjate. Nama with the name only is the best service to the Lord, right? In the Dwapare Gyane Vishnu Panichantraske to below, because we have to do in the Kali Yuga only Nam Matre. In the Nam is the ultimate, goal through which you can be delivered. In the age of Kali, people should simply chant the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? Narad and Samhita, it is written. Now, Kali Santarana Upanishad, it is said, it is mentioned in the Kali Santarana Upanishad, right? There are 108 Upanishads. Out of that, one is Gita Upanishad also. Gita is there. And there is Kali Santarana Upanishad. In that, it is written, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Iti Shodaksha Shakam Nam Nam, Kali Kalmasha Nasanam, Nata Paratro Praya Sarva Videshu Drishyate. This is the scriptural reference we recommend, right? Where it is given. After searching through all the Vedic literature, right? Vedeshu Drishyate. Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. After searching through all the Vedic literature, one cannot find a method of religion, right? No method of religion more sublime for this age than chanting of Hare Krishna, right? So this mantra is written in the scripture, and then this Sodakshana, Iti Shodakshanam, the 16 names of the Lord, 16 names of the Lord, Nam, right? Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. The two, wherefore, destroying all your sins, it is given here, right? This mantra is recommended. And where it is recommended that we have to take the name of the Hari, Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 17.1. Hare Nam, Hare Nam Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva Gatir Anyatha. Right? In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. There is no other way. There is no other way. Hare Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavat Puran 12.3.51, it is written, Kaler Donanidhe Rajan Ati Eko Mahan Gane Kirtanat Eva Krishnasya Mukta Sangav Paravarajit. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. It is that simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. right? In the Srimad Bhagavat Puran, it is written there, right? One has to be free from the material bondage, and one has to be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. What one has to do? Chant, simply chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So easy process, so easy process it is given here, right? Japa Yagnosmi, right? 10.25 of sacrifices. I am the chanting of the Lord names, right? In the 10th chapter, we will learn that how to remember the Lord, right? You are living in this world, right? So if you want to remember to the Lord, then He will say that I am the taste of the water, right? So similarly, He will say of the sacrifices, who is it? Who is? I am chanting of the holy names. If one is chanting of the sacrifice, the best sacrifice, what is there? Best sacrifice is the while chanting the holy name of the Lord, right? Best sacrifice is that only. So he will recommend that. What is that? That is him only, right? Him only. He is the check of the sacrifice, chanting of the holy names, right? Of the mantra, he of the syllable, he is the om, right? This is all will be recommended by him. So you can see, you can, you can relate. You are living in this world, how to remember the Lord. There will be, 10th chapter is very beautiful chapter, in which you will learn that how to see things around you and remember the Lord. That will inflict upon you, and ultimately you will able to remember with various, various things in the how to, what is in the taste of the water. He is the taste of the water, right? So there are some do's of chanting, and there are some don'ts for chanting, right? So first we chant the Panchatattva mantra before starting to the Hare Krishna mantra, right? These are some recommendations we will be seeing that how to chant the Hare Krishna mantra. What is Panchatattva mantra? Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, right? This is the Panchatattva mantra, right? This is this is and Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? This is Prabhu Nityamananda, Lord Balama. This is, Hare Krishna. Now he is Advaita Acharya, the Mahavishnu and Shivji, right? And there is Ashtachaki Gopiya and then Radha Krishna and Ashtachaki, and then there is this Narad Muni is there, right? So Panch Tattva mantra is recommended. Then we start. We take basically they have some mercy that so that we can relish the taste of the Hare Krishna mantra. That's why we chant the Panch Tattva mantra, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and 500 years ago has given us this mantra, right? In this Kali Yuga, Bhakti Yuga, for doing the Bhakti Yoga, how to do, because if one is in the process, and everyone was doing the karma bhoga only, all the rituals, all karma kanda was only being done, right? Only being done in the name of the religion, but no one was reaching to the ultimate goal. That what is the ultimate goal? And because one were involved in various various activities, for the livelihood, and intelligence has been gone down, life has been gone down. So it was recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that it is best that we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because this is the process. This is the process. What is the process of Bhakti Yoga? In the Kali Yuga, everyone had forgotten, right? Many religions teach only, the Harinam only, some religion on the Sundays they gather, so for chanting the name of the Lord, right? Some days, some days, uh, all all kinds of religion, they in the Buddhism also, they Buddham Sharnam Gacchami, because they are not surrendering onto the ultimate supreme personality. But also Buddhism, in Buddhism Bhagavatam, and basically he recommends that you chant my name, right? So they also chant, everyone chants the name of the Lord, right? So that they ultimately achieve. So we are chanting directly the supreme personality of Godhead's name, right? So do's for chanting, chant it audibly, right? You should listen what you are saying, all all the syllable. You should be loud enough to hear the mantra. Sit in a place, sit in a place which is not very much crowded. If you are chanting with the devotees, that is very good. But if you are chanting at home, it should be not at a good place, in a mandir, or in a mandir room or something like that. It should be like that. So chant audibly. One should chant audibly. Pronounce each name distinctly, because all are name of the Lord only, right? Hare is Lord of the Krishna. Hare means Lord of the energy of the Krishna, and Krishna means the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? You are taking separately each name pronounced we have to distinctly, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It should be clearly audible, right? Chant with respect, devotion, and concentration. What we have to think? Nothing you have to think, right? You don't have to think anything, but you have to have respect what with you are speaking, right? Chant with respect, right? You have some devotion. We are chanting the holy name of the Lord. Then only you will have some taste on it, right? And concentration. Whatever you are speaking, just try to listen to it. Just try to listen to it. That is the bhakti. That is the bhakti. One time a reporter asked Srila Prabhupada, yeah, for an abroad reporter, that what I have to think, Prabhupada, what I have to think during chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He said nothing. Nothing you have to think, nothing you have to contemplate upon, nothing. This is, we have to just have some respect, devotion, concentration on whatever you're saying. Just listen. You just speak whatever you're speaking, listen. This is the only recommendation Srila Prabhupada tells, right? That you, whatever chanting, listen it. This is bhakti yoga. It is as simple. You keep bhakti simple, it will be simple. You make it complicated, it will become complicated. So you can chant in any place, sitting or walking, facing any direction. But it is better, if you are if you are walking, but your concentration should not be then on the walking. The concentration should be there on the chanting. Okay, if you are walking also, and it's then also your concentration should not be on the walking. Just concentrate on the chanting and listening. Then it's okay. Because it sometimes it gets difficult. With many people that they cannot sit for a long time, right? Because 16 rounds takes around 2 hours, right? So you can chant at any time. However, it is recommended to chant during the early morning hours, during the Brahma Muhurta. It's better, it's Kartik month. It's better to complete it by 8 a.m. if you are chanting 16 rounds or more. And it's better you complete it before 7 o'clock also. And you start at the Brahma Muhurta, then it's very good, because no disturbance will be there, right? It's recommended in the Shastras. Early morning you can do that. You can chant either before or after taking bath. It's okay. But when you take diksha and all, and then you keep cleanliness, then you start doing after. It's recommended after taking bath, but it's okay, because you're chanting the holy name of the Lord. It does not get impure. Bhagavad Gita you keep anywhere, it will not get impure, right? It is pure. It is the pure. Whatever, wherever you keep, it is pure. Similarly, holy name of the Lord is, it's pure. So you take bath or not, it's not no issues are there. So it is recommended to chant by keeping count, right? To have some discipline, right? So preferably on Tulsi Mala having 108 beads, right? There are 108 beads in it, right? One is for the Panchatattva Mahamantra, 109 beads are there, 10 then Tulsi Mala will have 108 beads to count. So keep, to have the discipline, to have the counting, it's necessary to chant by keep counting. You can either take, then there are neem malas, and there is Tulsi malas. You have to follow some regulative principles with it. If you are wearing Tulsi mala, or if you are chanting with Tulsi, it's better to not have onion, garlic, and chai and coffee, whatever, it is recommended like that. So don'ts for chanting: one should not chant only a portion of the Mahamantra. One should chant the full Mahamantra, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One should not chant on the Krishna bead of the Japmala, right? On the Krishna bead is basically this one, right? Krishna bead, one should not cross it also. You just turn it. Turn it. You turn around, and then you start chanting the other way around. Do not cross the bead, right? So Krishna bead is for the Mahamantra, right? For the Panchatattva mantra. The Krishna bead is for the this one, the Panchatattva. You not cross it, you then again start. If you have, if you start from here, you go around like this and you come here. Then you again start from right this, right? Then you again start from like this. Not cross it, right? One should not cross it also. Should not chant while reading a book or newspaper, watching TV, or mobile and something like that. One should not do that, because what is recommended, one should have respect, one should have devotion, one should have concentration. If you are doing all these things of book, of reading book, then what is the use? Read the book itself, right? That is better. At least you will have concentration on that. Read the newspaper, but it's recommended that have the proper attention on the in the mala, and then you chant. Then because you are doing it, you are you have the goal of achieving the Krishna prema, right? The benefits of chanting, there are benefits. Freedom from the reactions of sin. There will be freedom from reactions. The sins will not be reaction. They have no reactions, right? Freedom from the reactions of sin. Relief from unwanted drives and habits. So, your drives, basically it is getting you pure. It is getting you pure. So you have some desires, you have some intoxication desires and all. It will go, right? It will go. In our present condition, we are slaves to any whimsical thoughts and desire, right? Because because we are conditioned souls. It's okay. It's okay because because years and years, years and years, lifetimes are there, been there, and we have become conditioned, right? It's not like we will be directly achieved. You go to the yoga, you go to different times, you will not achieve like that. You go to the rehab center. It's better to take to the Hare Krishna Mahamantra than going to the rehab center. Gradually everything will vanish. Everything will vanish. This is the miracle. This is the miracle that is that is expected, right? And this happens with hundreds and lakhs and crores of devotees. It has happened. So freedom from anxiety and stress. You have anxiety in your life, you have stress in your life, you will have freedom from it. You will have peace of mind. You see, no, is it various yoga system, you go to the classes and all, it takes a lot of money. Here it is mentioned in the Shastra, there's free of cost. Just you chant the holy name of the Lord, and you have no stress, no anxiety, full peace of mind, real happiness in there, full blissfulness there, enlightenment is there, because you are knowing the jnana, right? So this is what one's want, right? So this is a deep. This is not said just being said by me itself. It is being said by many other great personalities. We will see to it, right? Here it is. George Harrison says that it's really a process of having relation, really a process of having relation of God. This is George Harrison, huge musician. He was there in the America, and he said like that. This is Jean-Claude Helichet, youngest director of 3M in France, 20-year-old. He said when he was 29 years old, everything started happening for me when I began chanting Hare Krishna. He said by him, right? Chanting Hare Krishna has made a tremendous impact in my family. Albert Bush Ford, he said, he's a good contributor to the ISKCON Mayapur also, right? He is owner of Ford Motors. He said that, right? I have been chanting Hare Krishna for many years and I have never found anything more pleasurable, said by Andy Desai, leading Indian industrialist, right? They're great personalities, they are having saying the glories of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. These are the self-flation they have achieved. So chanting Hare Krishna has helped me face all the ups and downs in my life with a great confidence and peace of mind. Rishikesh Mafatlal, CEO of Mafatlal Fabrics. And chanting helped me give up bad habits. It changed my vision of things, right? So many desires are there in abroad. Still, Anna Shofas, Dutch model. She's a model. Still, she get rid of the bad habits, right? So this is what Hare Krishna Mahamantra does. By starting to chant Hare Krishna, I feel tremendous happiness. Vicky Overton, leading European model, from military background also. My outlook towards life is a lot more brighter after starting to associate with Hare Krishna devotees and chanting the Mahamantra, said by Bruce Krenberg, army officer. Chanting makes me feel close to God, said by Marco Ferrini, Italy's top furniture designer, right? So huge example in the various, various forms. Someone is Kshatriya, someone is a, someone is the Vaishya form, right? Someone is the Shudras, right? They're all, all different phases of life. They are basically saying, all the these all there. It's for everyone, right? It is affecting equally to everyone. So Mahamantra significantly reduces stress, depression, and the mode of ignorance, and considerably increases mode of goodness. David Wool, Master of Social Service Program at Florida State University, researcher for studying the effects of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So he is researcher in that, right? When I'm stressed out, I chant. It's one thing which charges my batteries, it clears my mind and brings me back in focus, right? The soul is being fed here, right? Paul Blair, printing executive. When I'm nervous, I find chanting very calming. I don't get shaken up at little things. Mrs. Sally Raleigh, merchandiser. Chanting Hare Krishna and reading authorized books on Krishna consciousness has brought me great peace. Ramesh Lal, Toronto Health Spa proprietor. So when you can also start chanting, right? So many examples are there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and be happy, right? So for how you one can remember the Lord by His name, form, paraphernalia, or leelas, or pastimes of the Lord, right? By His name one can remember, by His form, the three-bended form He has, beautiful three-bended form. By the paraphernalia, he has beautiful venu, where beautiful basuri is there, beautiful flute is there, or the leelas or the pastimes of the Lord. These are the four ways to remember the Lord. So we come to the end of chapter 6. What we learned today is what is advancing in Ashtanga Yoga. Sama Buddhir Vishishyate, right? And stages of the Ashtanga Yoga. Rahasi Sita 6.10 to 32. Then Arjuna asks, why control mind? How to control mind? Then Krishna answers, Abhyasen Tugonde Vairagyam. Abhyasen and Vairagyam. Right? And the destination, what it happens to the unsuccessful yogis, he says, so Suchinam Sunitam Ve. One either goes in 6.4 to 6.41. Either one goes the transcendentalist family, good by with wisdom, blessed with wisdom, or one goes to the heaven and then again comes to the aristocracy, rich aristocracy, or some wise person, so that he can again continue the Ashtanga Yoga process. Or which form is the best yoga? Yogi Nama Prisharvan Yukto Tamo Mataha. Yukta Tamo. What is his opinion of the Krishna? That Bhakti Yogi is the topmost yoga, right? So best yoga practice is the Bhakti Yoga. We have seen many examples of that. Hare Krishna. I hope everybody understood something. Hare Krishna. Any doubts? Any questions related to today's class? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Any questions on today's class?
Prabhuji,
Hare.
by Ashtanga Yoga, we can reach liberation only, right?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Only liberation. Yes, Prabhuji.
But
You will realize you will have yes, you will realize that there is this God, and but you will have some liberation only, because the purpose of Ashtanga Yoga is to get rid of the
miseries.
fourfold miseries.
Okay.
Yes, that is only the purpose, because the purpose starting of that was that only, right? But in the Bhakti Yoga, we are trying to achieve the service of the Lord, right? In
Yeah.
whatever form we get, right? We go to the Narka also, we will say that, okay, give me service. Give me service. What is the service? This is our goal, right? We don't care about the lokas and all. We need only the service, because it's blissful, right? It is blissful. You chant the holy name of the Lord, it is blissful. Prahlad Maharaj is the best example. Whatever state he is in, he keeps Vishnu Smaran, and he keeps chanting the holy names of the Lord. He doesn't care whether he is born in the family of a Rakshasa Kul also. He doesn't care. Everyone is eating non-veg. He doesn't care. He is eating only fruit. Like there's many examples are there in ISKCON itself. Those who are into the non-veg eating family, but they have left. They are living in their home only. They have not
Okay.
left the home, but they are eating veg. They are not eating onion, garlic. Not it's okay. So Lord makes arrangement. Lord makes arrangement of your family also. They will also understand. So it's not like you have to leave everything. Whatever position you are, keep chanting. Have trust on the Lord. Basically, He helps to to convert the family like that, to bring the family at that stage that they are understandable. So it happens. Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
we cannot reach lotus feet of Lord Krishna by doing Ashtanga Yoga.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. It's tough also. It's not recommended in this age.
Yeah,
Right?
Kali
It's
Yuga.
very tough. Because you go to the forest, many kidnappers will be there, huge, many animals will be there. We cannot,
This
imagine.
Yuga, it is not advised.
Yes, yes,
Kali Yuga. Okay.
yes.
In the scriptures, any sages or any devotees have reached, done Ashtanga Yoga and got the liberation and reached. Do you know?
Many yogis. Yes, many yogis have reached there because it was in the Satyuga, na Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Satyuga, they have got
they
liberation.
do
They have
only
achieved.
meditation. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. For them it was huge lifetime. 1 lakh years is there. Huge life is there. Everyone one is not having the propensity of cheating and all. The
Yeah.
Satyuga was.
Satya Yoga.
There
Okay.
were Rakshas, and the Rakshas school was also there in the
Okay.
Satyuga. It's not like that everything was good, but yes, the dharma and artha was there because everyone were trying to please the Lord. Automatically, all the they don't have to do this agriculture thing. There
Yeah.
was no agriculture in Satyuga. Automatically, everything was achieved because demigods were pleased.
Okay.
Right? That is the achievement one gets. Right. Hare Krishna.
I heard Dhritarashtra reached the lotus feet of
Yes, yes.
Krishna, right?
In the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is mentioned that the Dhritarashtra, after Vidura, after everyone were,
Died
all the sons of 100 sons of the Dhritarashtra died, then he came back. Then Vidura came. Basically, Vidura.
with
Okay, so Vidura when came back, then what happened? He said that how you can live here, right? All the Pandavas are, feeding you, and you have no shame out of it that you are living here. They have killed your sons, and you living here because he was trying to, inculcate some bhakti in him that leave everything. Now it's time to realize God. So she
okay.
and her just wife also left the house, and ultimately Dhritarashtra went for the Ashtanga Yoga. In the end, his body was all burned automatically on in the fire, in which and then the Dhritarashtra basically achieved deliverance. But Vidura was saying that okay, it's fine that he has achieved the liberation, but he was sorry that he was not able to ultimately led him to the service of the Lord. He says that in the Bhagavatam that if it was better that he could have realized the Bhagwan and ultimately gone to him, directly to the serve him. But he attained liberation, but which is not. It is recommended you try to serve the lotus feet of the Lord. It is better, right?
Okay.
Ultimate bliss. In first canto, it is there. You can,
First canto, which
yes.
chapter, Guruji?
Yeah, I guess in the 10th chapter and 12th chapter it is there where
10
the
after
last 12th chapter, I
Dhritarashtra.
guess.
Okay.
Now, long back I read. It's name of the chapter.
Okay. No problem. Guruji, only one. Can you tell about the Uttava, Guruji? No, I never heard about this Uttava and Lord Krishna discussion. It is coming. Uttava is a cousin of Lord Krishna. Is it?
I couldn't understand, Prabhuji. Come again, Prabhuji.
Uttava. Some
Uddhav,
verses.
Prabhuji, Uddhav, Krishna's
Uddhav.
cousin.
Uh,
Uddhav.
Uddhav.
Uddhav. Krishna's cousin is there. Prabhuji, that you can learn from the Bhagavatam also.
Okay.
Uddhav is there. Then Krishna's cousin he's traveling various places, and he preaches basically, the glories of the Lord. He is a major role in the Bhagavatam. When you will read, you will encounter Uddhava, and he has taught many lessons in that. So
Okay.
like that, it is there.
Okay.
It is not in much in the Bhagavad Gita. In
Okay.
purport, some one or two shlokas it is there.
Okay.
Yes, it's not there.
Okay. Thank you,
You will
Guruji.
learn in the Bhagavad. You can come, I guess, and progress in Bhagavatam classes are there in the temple. Then you will learn more about Uddhava.
Okay. Okay, Guruji. Thank you.
Thanks. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Any more questions? I hope everyone now will convinced to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. From tomorrow we will start Bhakti Yoga. One more thing I need to ask: can we, do class just for the Monday at 7:45? Hare Krishna.
Okay,
I,
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else? If one devotee is having the problem, then we will start at 7. If no one is, if everyone agrees, then we can start 7:45. Vaishnavi Mataji, will you be available? Hare Krishna. Just for the Monday. Mataji has left. Anyone else? Please mention the chat box. Hare Krishna. Okay, Kritika Mataji is okay. Asaram Prabhuji, Meenakshi Mataji.
Fine. Fine.
Okay.
Sharon Sharma.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol Prabhuji. Purva Mataji, Meenakshi Mataji. Okay, Purva Mataji is also fine. Hare Krishna, Meenakshi Mataji. Just for the Monday, we will do that. At 7:45 we will start. Hare Krishna. Okay, we will post in the group. If anyone has a problem, just message Vaishnavi Mataji or Harshali Mataji. If even one devotees have a problem, right? Hare Krishna, everyone. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sandubheva patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Anand Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming today. Hare Krishna.